So Reagan and I've been friends for a long, long time. We go way back. We studied together in college. Now he lives and works in Germany, whereas I do in UK. So the initial idea was born when he visited me back in 2016 summer. At the time, I was just getting into cycling. We've always enjoyed each other company and share a common love for travel and adventure. We thought it'd be pretty awesome idea if in next Easter we can train and do a backpacking cycling tour in Europe. So that was that. So soon after Reagan left for Germany, he bought a new bike for training. Unfortunately, my bike got stolen, so I had to buy a new bike as well. I joined the local cycling club as well. I was doing quite regular cafe rides with them. I think we trained 3 4 months pretty seriously. Time flew, and soon it was time to leave for Germany to start our trip. So, arrived in Germany, excited about the trip. The day before we left, it was Nepalese New Year, so there was some program. We drank, we sang. Actually, it was a great start to kick off our adventure. So the next day we left for Zurich. Silva was there to drop us off. It was about 5 6 hours trip, if I remember. Arrived safely in Zurich. In Zurich, we were hosted by Saurabh Bro, and what a great host he was. He showed all the go-to places in Zurich, and also I remember we had some more Nepalese New Year celebration later that night before we leave for Basel. And so it began. We left nice and early, around 6 or half 6. Wasn't greatest of start, I must admit, because half an hour later it was raining cats and dogs. We actually stopped, have ourselves some coffee, waiting for skies to clear out, which it did eventually. Luckily, most of the roads were quiet because of Easter. We did make a good ground. It was great to be back on road again, like cycling, just two friends. We reached Basel around 2. We were staying at friends of a friend, who was Tio. He's a great guy. In the evening, we saw a bit of Basel as well. The beer certainly tasted so much better after being all day in saddle.
Since day 2, we headed to Strasbourg.
Must say this is the most memorable day out of all.
Welcome to France.
We left Basel nice and early without having any breakfast. The idea was later to have lunch in a nice cafe or restaurant. What we didn't realize was that everything is shut in Easter in France. So looking for a restaurant, and this town is dead. When I say dead, literally dead. Yeah, ran out of all. We finished our energy gels and protein bars. Running low on energy. It's fun, right? Last thing we need is rain, and it looks like we're gonna get some rain. Where is all the people? So by 12:01, I think we completely run out of food. We my water was running low as well. I remember. Yeah, all Reagan was doing was talking about food, and I was telling him, just don't talk about food. Let's try to think about something else. And his response was like, "Oh, yeah, it's easy to say that." I found it so funny, but I was trying to keep the mood upbeat. Let's keep going. We'll find something. But yeah, it was. I would say a bit scary. I was definitely getting longer and longer. It felt forever. Not blessed with weather today. It's raining and it's freezing cold. And we've taken shelter in someone's garage. Hello, we cycle about 90 kilometers. Cycling alongside Ryan. Finally made Strasbourg around 4ish, and thank God for McDonald's. It was open. Yes, we were saved by McDonald's. You happy? So, after a day rest in Strasbourg, we headed to Germersheim. Another eventful day, I would say. What I remember from that particular day is the weather was all over the place. One minute it was raining, another it was snowing.
Man, this weather. Woohoo! OMG. Oh no.
This was also a day where we didn't have particular luck with our navigation. I think towards the end, when we were about to reach our destination, the sat-nav kept on showing in 10 miles you'll reach destination, but it kept on detouring, and there were a couple of instances where the roads were blocked, so we had to detour. Overall, I think like it added 10 more miles to the journey, which obviously didn't help on the fatigued legs.
I ask you about love. They quote me a sonnet. But you've never looked at a woman and been totally vulnerable. Oh my God, what an angel on earth just for you. Could rescue you from the depths of hell. And you wouldn't know what it's like to be her angel.
We are going to Mainz, is that right? We've cycled about 60 odd miles. This is the 4th day of cycling, and it's the best day by far. Indeed, it was. You can see here in the video, we were cycling for good 2-3 hours, and the scenery was almost same. The whole region was a big vineyard, so it was just flat as a pancake. There was slight rolling hills up and down, but overall a good day on a saddle. I had made a big bloomer sandwich the other day, so we did have some nice picnic as well. So all in all, the weather was finally kind to us. I thoroughly enjoyed that day. And just like that, it was the last day of our trip. It was a bit surreal feeling because part of me was really looking forward to finish the ride. Part of me also didn't want the trip to finish because it was so good just being out and about. The last day we had 165k, which was the longest ride so far for us, or longest we've ever ridden. So it was a bit of a challenge as well. We had multiple stops for lunches, but looking back, the trip was everything we'd hoped for and more. looking back in hindsight, we were very, very lucky as well in that we didn't suffer any mechanical problem. So, all in all, I'd say the trip was indeed epic. Reagan, thank you, brother. I'm sure there'll be more future epic trips. And a big thank you to Saurabh Pro, Gio, and all who helped us make this tour possible. So, thank you for watching. Over to you, Reagan.
Well, it sort of looked quite impossible and sounded like a big deal at the beginning, but our weekend trainings prior to the trip helped a lot in terms of building stamina and endurance. But the funny thing was, we had to face so many unseen circumstances, such as bad weather, Navi device messing up our route, and the hunt for a proper place to eat. Thinking about this adventure we did together, I don't think it could have been any better. It has certainly brought the best out of us because it has paved the way to the fitness level we're at today. Also, I don't think I would have ever done this on my own because many times when I felt like giving up, Bija was there to push me and guide me. And I guess that's what a good friend is about. I'm pretty sure we will be going out for another trip like this because the one we had was such an amazing experience. Here's the last thing I want to say. I sometimes consider our whole trip like a metaphoric simulation of our real life, where we are faced by real tests and challenges. The only way to get through is keep pedaling despite any wind and rain that comes along the way. There's nothing that can stop you from achieving what you want, and the best part is the good people around you will always help you get there. Sending you loves and hugs from Germany, brother. Take care.